Now, when you think of Kojima Productions, of course you think of great games like the Metal Gear Solid franchise, but especially this time of year, you also think of E3. You think of big E3 announcements, big E3 trailers, big E3 surprises. It's basically a Kojima tradition. Which is exactly why when we found out that the man himself, Hideo Kojima, would not be coming to this year's E3 show in LA, we had to find out why. Thankfully, miraculously, he actually agreed to meet with us to talk about it.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Alright, Kojima, cut the crap. What's up with E3? Why aren't you going?
Okay, let's talk about it somewhere else. Gaudi.
Yes, Hideo.
Kojima Productions, 0824.
Understood. Understood. Hideo, oxygen, partial pressure elevation, commencing now. Unknown human presence detected.
Hey Mark, we need your full name that way.
Okay. Marcus Aurelius Foxworthy Goldblum Jesus McClure McDonald III.
Marcus Aurelius Foxworthy Goldblum Jesus McLaren McDonald III. Confirmed. Releasing security enforcement. Partial pressure adjustment complete. Doors opening. Welcome, Mark McDonald.
Alright, let's go in. Mark, this is our top secret research floor. It's pumped with concentrated oxygen 24 hours a day.
And no windows at all. Even though we're on, what, the 40th floor? 50th floor?
No, we're not above ground. We're 100 floors below ground.
Confirming carbon dioxide increase. Adjusting room temperature.
Alright, Mark. This way.
Okay, so what's this new gaming lifestyle that you mentioned earlier all about?
Well, first of all, I think you should take a look at this video. Gaudi, play the trailer.
Adjusting lights to resume viewing mode. Hideo, shall I bring some popcorn?
No thanks, just the trailer here.
Who are you guys?
Ew. Does this help? We're from a rival game company. We heard Kojima Productions was working on something big for this year's E3. And we want to know what that is.
Oh, I'm just the janitor.
You have to know something. What's it gonna be? Metal Gear Solid 5? Zone of the Enders 3? We're gonna make you crack! Yeah. It's gonna be for Snatcher 2? For Connect? Kai 4 for the Sting? What is it?
I don't know anything. I'm just the janitor.
Ah, tough guy. We're gonna have to bring in Psycho Turkey.
Psycho Turkey?
Let's see.
see the delight of yours. Yes, he's reading his mind. How does that work? Nano machines. I'm getting something. Transfarring. What?
The past. Taking the console experience outside. A sadness.
Excuse me, please, turn the game here. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a game right now. I'm trying to get away from this cycle now, and I can't. There's too much glare. I know I'm out of ammo.
Continuing your progress on the hill of the missile.
This is really inconvenient. You can take that out, please. Well, I think I'll almost be there. What's going on? Man, I wish I knew a more convenient way to play video games outside.
The way things were. Until now. Transfarring. What? Transfarring? Kojima's brilliant new plan to unite console and portable gaming at once. Bring your save from the PS2 system to your PSP and continue your progress. Seamless, and the first game Transfarring is compatible with is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker for the PS3. Going on a trip? Hit Transfarring out and continue your game with it now. Coming back home? Select Transfarring in to bring your game back into the PS3 and play on your big screen.
Wow, now I can play anywhere. Take it out tomorrow.
Peace Walker will be included in the Metal Gear Solid HD collection, along with Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty and Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake. And the long-awaited Zone of the Enders HD collection. Zone of the Enders classic titles. Definitely intended. Don't go back to the dark place.
You guys distracted me and I died. Thank you very much.
Experience Transfarring.
Brilliant. How did you know so much?
だって俺は小島秀夫だから
Why are you vacuuming? Oh, wait, there's more.
So smart. Those HD collections on the PS4 are amazing. But I have an Xbox 360. Wish I could play.
That's your one! Nice. You got Mega 64, but so is all that for real?
Yeah, it's real. Transfarring is my new lifestyle idea I created. But to explain the concept, I chose Mega 64. I just love their stuff. I mean, how was it? Did you like it?
Yeah, but it leaves a lot of questions. So, about how does this whole transfarring thing work?
Well, let's take a look here. Transfarring is a word I created that I felt conveyed the concept very well. The core concept behind the transfarring system is the ability to bridge distance and gaming hardware by transferring your game between platforms. Up until now, gamers' lives were divided playing at home on a console or on a handheld when out. These styles were completely separated. Now with transfarring, you'll be able to take that exact game you played on the console and put it on a handheld to continue playing on the go. Then when you get home, you transfer the game back to your home console. With transfarring, you can play the exact same game 24 hours a day, whether at home or on the go.
Wow, cool. Yeah, it sounds great. I'm still just kind of trying to wrap my head around the whole thing.
Well, in that case, let's go take a look at it in action.
Oh, you've got it right here.
Yeah, it's running. Let's go take a look.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let me give you a lowdown on the transfarring. This is the Peace Walker menu that everybody knows, but you'll see that there's a new icon added. When data goes from the PS3 up to the PSP, that's called transfarring out. And when you import, that's called transfarring in. Right now, I'm going to send data to Saya's PSP, so that'll be transfarring out. Here's the transfarring menu now. First, select your save data, and then use a USB cable to connect your PS3 to your PSP. Now, you can start transfarring. Oops, a bit of a snag there, but the data's transferring. There we go. And bam, done. In 11 seconds. And that's all the time it takes to export your game.
Oh, what's this transfarring mark?
Now that mark shows that the transfer data is locked. The data is locked to avoid accidental version conflicts that could occur if you overwrite your PS3 save data while your game is active on the PSP. So there we go. The data has been successfully transferred. So Saya, you said you had a business trip today?
Right.
Well, now you can continue your game on the bullet train or wherever you're heading off to.
Great. So when I come back, what do I have to do?
When you come back, all you gotta do is use transferring in to bring your data back to the PS3. All I gotta do is press OK, and in about 10 seconds, we reach 100%, and our game is back on the PS3.
Okay, so this is basically like that PSP remaster program they just announced.
Okay, well first of all, these HD editions are not running on an emulator. They're being optimized and rebuilt specifically for PS3 and Xbox 360. So of course, the user interface, 2D art, and fonts, along with a host of other elements, are all being enhanced and reworked into high resolution to look good in widescreen HD.
The concepts are very similar at this point in time, but my ultimate objective for this system is quite different from what Sony's doing.
And so then what is that ultimate objective of yours?
Okay. Well, what we saw earlier with Peace Walker is only step one. It's just the first phase of my plan for the transfarring system. Right now, we're using transfarring to transfer data between PSP and PS3 for Peace Walker. But in my mind, this really is nothing more than the very first step. The next step, step 2, will bring PS2 class games to PS3 and NGP and allow transfarring between those platforms. That's step 2. However, my ultimate objective comes after that. Step 3 is to create all new PS3 class games that we use transfarring between PS3 and NGP. So you'll be able to take advantage of transfarring on day one when we release a new PS3 game. That's it.
Okay, so all these games are going to be transfarring enabled. That means we're going to see PS3 HD versions for all of them.
That's right, that's right. Transfarring only makes sense if you have a nice HD version to work with. Then with transfarring, we can achieve that new gaming lifestyle I mentioned before.
So, and then this is what you were talking about last year when you started mentioning this cloud era that you wanted to take the series into, where Metal Gear players would be able to play each other anywhere, anytime. Is that right? Okay, so on to the HD collections. What can you tell us about those?
Okay, well here we go right here. The Metal Gear Solid HD collection that everyone's been waiting for. The release will be November 2011, and the collection comes with Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, and also Peace Walker in HD. It'll be out for both 360 and PS3. As you can see, here's the transfarring logo on the PS3 packaging, which means this version will support transfarring.
Very cool, very nice. But talking about PS2 games, there's another game a lot of people are asking about. What about our boy Tabuti over here?
Shall I put on some music?
Yes, please do. I got out! Okay, moving on. Yes, Mark. The Zoe series will also be released as an HD collection. It will include Zoe 1 and 2. It'll be out for the 360 and PS3 in 2012. The PS3 packaging has the transfarring logo, so of course it will be transfarring enabled.